Like New Jersey, I experienced it nightly with the hounds while investigating a phenomenon. And in Xandean, New Jersey, a phantom cat was huge. And it's
like a big cat?
Yeah, like a big cat. It looked like a tiger. So it's very odd, and I've been investigating the ceremonial magic and folkloric and mythic aspects of the phenomenon and seeing what explanations are given by people who focus on their fields might not believe that they're a physical phenomenon. And it's been an interesting journey. So
I would imagine.
Interesting. Sorry.
No,
it's interesting you're talking about like large cats because probably last year we were driving through a heavily wooded area in New Jersey and I kind of looked over to the side and I saw this set of glowing eyes. They were like glowing yellow and it was low to the ground and through the bushes like this head came out. It was massive. It was definitely feline. It was enough for me to stop the car on the road. There was somebody with me. They also looked. They also saw it. I was like, is that a lion? Is that a mountain lion? It was enormous. And then it just pulled its head back out of the woods and retreated off. But it was enough to make me question what I had seen. I've never seen anything like that, so I still don't know what it is.
Yeah, the Forest Service in New Jersey says that there are no pumas or panthers or wild walking around, but I talked to people who witnessed them near garbage dumps and near highways. There are records of them being hit by cars and being parked along the road. So, and also there were places like that had wild animals, like in a place you can visit. I think Jungle Habitat. I think it was and these animals were said to have escaped and have been seen, but that can't be explained. So I just categorized it with phantom cat because that is something mythic and folkloric. A lot of people have reported, but yes, I agree. The tiger was huge. I was wondering how it got here in 10 New Jersey, which is a very singular town. But there it was, walking.
Yeah.
And then disappeared, presumably, once it came.
Yeah, because there were no other reports. Something like that would have made the local papers. So nobody mentioned anything about it.
So I do think it's a physical phenomenon, but I think it's a temporarily physical phenomenon. You know, they come in from somewhere, they go back to somewhere. The great debate for us is, of course, what is that mechanism, you know, and where is that somewhere? So you hear the word portal thrown around a lot. Whatever we choose to call it, though, there is something far weirder going on than simply undiscovered creatures that we just happen not to notice.
Yeah, and all of those.
A Great Adventure was the name of the place where the animals supposedly got out and wandered around, and they were spotting chimps like a year and a half later in that part of New Jersey.
It amazes me all the Black Panther sightings in England. They seem like
the Bodmin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at one point the sightings were, and they were preying on livestock. I mean, the government deployed Royal Marine sniper teams to try and these are, you know, some of the best snipers out there. So these two-man teams would go out there and stake out farms, and they were unable to figure out what was doing this despite their best efforts. So the Beast of Bodmin still puts in an appearance occasionally these days, but a lot of people, they were supposedly traced to being exotic pets that were purchased illegally and kept in a private collection and then escaped, but you would think they would have aged out and died long ago, so the mystery continues.
We have a strange phenomenon here in Savannah. I'm sure you might have heard of rods. They are things that look like basically a long, big pin. Well, we see them quite often. There's an airport nearby, and I can see that when it's a plane, I see a screen behind them. But these rods are just long, white, I don't know what's it called, long, white, cigar-shaped pointed cigar-shaped things that go across the sky all the time. And just as you're about to look at one, you know, oh my God, look at that, it's gone. And then you'll see it later, further on, you know. And we also had an interesting phenomenon. I guess it was Wednesday night. We were sitting. I live in a beautiful complex here, and it was about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so it was still sunny. the clouds were moving. Now, clouds, if they're moving, are all going to go in one direction, right? Well, we had another cloud, a cluster cloud, which was going in the opposite direction, while the other cloud